ADVYSOR.AI has had over 100 conversations on the OpenAI store. Our average user rating has got up to 4.9. We've had a VC ask for a demo. Posts have over 4,000 impressions, and our videos have over 100 views. Yet, we only had one sign up for our waitlist. We had to ask ourselves, what's going on here? I'm Alex West. This is week 3 of building ADVYSOR.AI in public, our AI co-founder tool. This week, I'm going to tell you about how one post from a VC changed my entire posting strategy. 2, how the masters of YouTube are continuing to guide the evolution of this blog. 3, how I'm building our investor pipeline. 4, how we finally figured out what the leak in our funnel was and plugged it. Last week, I described posting on Twitter as like screaming into the void. This week, when I posted on LinkedIn, I had an epiphany. A VC named Frederick Ray IV posted this list of VCs who invest in AI startups. I was like, this is a great chance to say, hey, we're making an AI startup. Part of our thesis is that VCs, incubators, coaches could all use our tool to help the founders they've invested in level up. Do you think any of them would be interested in our tool? I was one of the first people to post, and that meant that 4,000 people saw my post. Frederick responded. He was like, hey, that sounds cool. Send me a demo. I noticed on LinkedIn that I had more founders and VCs looking at my profile after that. Then I remembered that on Twitter, we'd been leaning on hashtags to get visibility, but I don't think they work that well. I asked ADVYSOR what to do, and ADVYSOR was like, you should use TweetDeck to identify VCs and founders and AI thought leaders who are aligned with what you're doing, then comment on their posts. That will be a way of introducing yourself to people and getting the visibility and building the audience that you want. That is the strategy for this week forward, to fix the Twitter issue and hopefully find the build in public community there. Engaging with the build in public community on Blue Sky has been awesome. But it's tiny, and I know there's a huge one on Twitter, and I just really want to connect with it. The other way that we got investor interest this week was I was watching my analytics, and I swear I don't usually just sit around watching my analytics. I noticed an angel investor had seen my LinkedIn post about my week 1 vlog. Then I saw someone had watched a very short portion, skipped ahead to the chapter about traction, watched that chapter, then dipped off. That told me that the vlogs aren't doing their job. That makes me want to keep putting more effort into it. So I've been studying the various YouTube masters, MrBeast for, well, pretty much everything, Jenny Hoyos on storytelling, Veritasium on titles and thumbnails, Tyler Tomatak on hooks. At the beginning of this video, when I listed the 4 things I was going to tell you, that's a Jenny Hoyos move, foreshadowing to keep you interested. I've made a playlist about it. There will be a link to the playlist in the description. While you're poking around in the description, please subscribe. Based on the fact that a VC had asked us for a demo, and I was starting to see angels and scouts poking around in my LinkedIn and our YouTube videos, it was time to start building our pipeline. I had ADVYSOR write a prompt, and ADVYSOR is like, you should have deep research, look for VCs that take cold intros, are in the Seattle area, that specifically deal with AI, or have a thesis that involves business in a way that you are helping. I combined that with Frederick's list about AI investors. A few weeks back, he had a list about investors who take cold intros, and synthesized all of that to build a list of around 60 VCs, tiered by qualities. I'll start contacting the cold contact list in these upcoming couple weeks. At the beginning of the video, I talked about we only had one person on our wait list. Here's a place where dog fooding your own products helps you succeed. Feedback Friday, I've been having Advisor do reviews of websites of other founders and realized, hey, maybe I should have Advisor do a review of our website. We just thrown together a simple landing page to be fast. It was clear from the review that it was no longer serving our purpose. One of the first things Advisor kicked up was sign up for the waitlist. There was no offer. It wasn't really clear what they'd get. People were being funneled to our site, but there were pictures of the people having success, pictures of data being organized, testimonials, real people talking about the product working for them. All these kinds of very persuasive things that you're supposed to do. When we created the site a month ago and hadn't had any discovery or attraction or interaction with users, we didn't know this stuff yet, but we know it now, and it's time to update the site. We have now overhauled the waitlist and the website. I believe that will fix the only one person signed up for the waitlist issue. The lesson I learned this week is that Advisor can fix almost any problem as long as I notice it and ask it about it. Thanks for joining me this week. Next week, I will report back about whether TweetDeck solved the shouting into the void problem and whether or not we get more than one user signing up for our waitlist. Until then, I hope you're well, and whatever you're building, keep building it. I'm sure it'll be awesome.